Hi guys, Caitlin Quittner here. I just wanted to make a quick little video for you to answer a question I've been getting recently, and that is, what is the 21 Day Fix meal plan? What are those collar little containers? How do I use them? So I want to show you because it took me a little bit to figure it out, but it's actually proved to be really, really helpful to me. So I want to share it with you because it's not as hard as it looks. So everyone, or you've probably seen this little book. Most of the workout programs come with this type of book. If it's not the 21 Day Fix, it's, Core de Force, but it has the same basic idea. So to get started, it tells you how to figure out your calorie target. So this is what I did. Literally take my phone and I take my calculator. So your current weight, so it kind of breaks it down and gives you the formula. So for instance, say you're 110 pounds, 110, and then it says take your current weight in pounds times 11. So we times that by 11. And then that's your caloric baseline. Your caloric baseline plus 400. And then it tells you to minus 750. So literally it just gives you a formula to use to figure out how many calories you're shooting for, but I kind of just go with it. I don't worry too much about what needs, baseline, that stuff means. And then it does say if your number is less than 1200, round up to 1200. So this came out to 860, so we would just say, okay, we're shooting for 1200 here. So you have the kind of number, and then you go to this page that gives you an idea. You see where you fall into. See, this is 1200 to 1499, so on and so forth. See where you fall into, and then each kind of calorie target is broken down, and it tells you how many servings of each container or each food group you should be getting. And that's what this basically comes down to, is portions, and making it's there to help you make sure you're getting enough servings of everything your body needs. That's how I look at it. So we're going to use that 110 number, and that puts us in this first category. And it says we should get 3 green containers, which are vegetables, 2 purple, which are fruit, 4 red, which are protein, 2 yellow, which are carbs, a blue, which is like nuts and that type of thing, hummus, all that good stuff. It's like healthy fats, I think is what it's called. Orange is like seeds, nut butters, and dressings. Or that's just seeds and nuts, sorry. And then 2 teaspoons, which is like the nut butters and things. So that is what you should aim to get, that amount of servings each day. Are you going to do it perfectly each day? No. No one's perfect. It's just an idea, because sometimes we don't always think about, am I getting enough servings of what my body needs each day? So I thought this was really cool and breaks it down really simply, and it just kind of color codes it for you. So when I sit down and do a meal plan each week, I usually do it Saturday or Sunday. I go through and I think, I fall into this first category. So I think, okay, I need to get in 3 servings of vegetables each day. I need to get in, 2 servings of fruit, and so on. So I just kind of check it off the list as I plan for it. So I drink Shakeology every day. And let's see, so to give you an idea, here's your purple category, all the different fruits. I put banana in our shake each morning for Anthony and I. And so it says a purple, I think half a large banana is a serving of purple. So I usually put in a large banana. Knowing that a whole banana is 2 purple containers, I don't measure it out every day. I just know, okay, I'm getting my purples in at breakfast. And that's how I get that. I know if I want to add almond butter or peanut butter that day, I know, okay, that's my spoons. Check those off the list. So I know I'm always getting my purples, my fruits in the morning. So then and Shakeology is a red, so that's a protein. So I know every single day I'm getting in a serving of protein and 2 servings of fruit just with breakfast. So I try and spread the rest of my servings out through lunch and dinner. It says I should get in 4 servings of protein a day. I don't always do that. I plan for at least a serving of protein at each meal. Sometimes if I'm still hungry at dinner, I know, okay, I haven't had my second red, so I eat a little bit more of whatever our main entree is, things like that. So I plan. And I think for lunch, if I'm going to have a salad, for instance, I had a salmon Caesar this week, and I thought, okay, I'm going to do 2 servings of lettuce with my piece of salmon. So there's 2 greens and a red. And for my Caesar dressing, I'm going to put it in one of these little orange containers. So that's those portions. So I know I need at least 1 serving of vegetable at dinner. And then if I decide to have a starch, this yellow one, I plan for it. I don't have starches every day. I try to. Things like that. So look through, the different ideas. So, for example, you don't have to put all of your food in these little containers. If you need to, you can. So, for instance, like if you have a big thing of yogurt, one Greek yogurt counts as protein, as a red. You can measure it with this. But also, another thing that counts as a red is a piece of fish. Do you need to put your fish in here? No. It's just kind of like a visual, and it's there if you need to know, like, the quantity. So I like to measure my vegetables in this to make sure I'm getting enough, because sometimes it's hard to eyeball. If I make rice, I usually do like brown rice. Every once in a while I'll do quinoa. I'll put it in this to make sure I'm getting the right sizes. Dressing's really helpful. This is the size, this is the amount of dressing we should have. So I measured out with this. Things like that, guys. So it's just kind of an idea. You don't have to measure everything out. Like your chicken for dinner. If you're making a piece of chicken, you don't have to put it in here. It's just if you need to measure something out. So these are kind of just to help you figure out portions. So I hope that helps. And then also there's this really cool app on your phone. I'm going to bring it up. It's the 21 Day Fix app. So let's see, I'll bring it up. So there's mine. See how it's right there. And I like keeping track. Some people like to tally. I do it on here to make sure I'm getting in all my servings in each day. So for instance, you can add it like that. So for breakfast today, see how you can hit a little plus or minus. You can put so I know for breakfast today, I made Anthony and I a chocolate, peanut butter, banana, almond butter shake. Or peanut butter almond milkshake, sorry. So I marked it off. You can substitute a yellow 3 times a week for almond milk, a glass of wine, things like that. So I'll do almond milk every once in a while. So I knew, all right, my almond milk, it was 1 serving of yellow. I had my purples, my red for protein, and I had my, see how it says oils and nut butters? I had peanut butter. So I track it that way. For lunch today, I put it in there. But you can see this is what I had. I had a serving of vegetables. I had some nuts, which was my blue. I had like half the things of dressing because I didn't even need that much. And I had some roasted chickpeas. I counted those as my protein today, vegetarian option. Things like that. So this is also really, really helpful. I really like having this. So, because sometimes you misjudge and I think, all right, I planned enough for the day. But if I'm still hungry after dinner, I always notice I'm hungrier the days I lift weights. I wait a little bit and I realize, okay, I'm actually still hungry. So I think, okay, what's left on my list? What can I have? So I'm not just eating junk. I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm going to have a little bit more protein. Or, all right, I haven't had my healthy fats. I'll have a little peanut butter or something like that. So this is really helpful just to keep yourself on track. So overall, I just wanted to kind of share that this is just kind of to help you make sure you're getting in enough portions. Don't think, like I said before, if you're having chicken for dinner, you have to fit it in this. A piece of chicken, the normal size piece of chicken is a protein, which is just this. It's nice when you're making salads to measure things out sometimes. Things like that. Make sure you're not having too much carbs. But after a while, you can eyeball it and you'll know how much is enough. So it's really just a guide to help you. Don't have to go crazy about it. So I hope that helped. Once again, if you have questions, just let me know. But this is just a guide. So start with finding what your calories you're shooting for. Find what plan plan you fit into, and just make sure you're getting in enough servings for your body a day. So that's what this comes down to, is just getting enough protein, enough vegetables, not too much of the starches and things like that. So that's all I've got for you today, guys. Have a good day.